The day I found out my fiancé had been secretly engaged to someone else at the same time as me, I didn't just lose a relationship. I realized I had been living inside someone else's carefully managed lie. I'm Sophia. I'm 28, and I'm a wedding photographer in Barcelona. Ironically, my entire career revolves around capturing love stories, moments that people believe will last forever. I believed in that kind of love too, until mine collapsed. I met Daniel at a small coastal wedding I was shooting. He was a guest, charming, attentive, the kind of person who made you feel like you were the only one in the room. He stayed back after the event just to talk. From that moment, everything felt effortless. He remembered small details about me, sent thoughtful messages, showed up when I needed him. Within a year, we were engaged. I thought I had found something rare, something real. But there were always small things that didn't quite fit. He traveled frequently for work, often at odd times. Sometimes he would disappear for hours, unreachable, only to return with a perfectly reasonable explanation. I trusted him. Because I wanted to. The truth didn't arrive all at once. It started with a message. A simple notification that appeared on his tablet one afternoon while he was in the shower. I wasn't snooping. I was just sitting nearby when the screen lit up. A name I didn't recognize, and a message that felt too familiar. It wasn't just affectionate, it was intimate. The kind of message you send someone you're building a life with. At first I thought it had to be a misunderstanding. But something inside me told me to look deeper. So I did. What I found didn't just hurt. It dismantled everything. Photos of him with another woman, dates, trips, reservations. And then the detail that made my hands go cold. She was wearing a ring. The same ring. Not identical. The same. He had proposed to both of us, at nearly the same time. I felt like my entire reality had split in half. 2 lives. 2 stories. And he was at the center of both. I didn't confront him immediately. Not because I was scared, but because I needed to understand how far the lie went. Over the next week, I quietly gathered everything. Screenshots, dates, evidence. And then I found something that changed everything again. A wedding booking confirmation. Not for us. For him. And her. Scheduled just 2 months before our planned wedding. That's when it stopped being confusion, and became clarity. I wasn't one of 2 people he loved. I was one of 2 lives he was managing. So I made a decision. I didn't want a private confrontation. I wanted the truth to exist where it couldn't be denied. As a wedding photographer, I had access to something most people didn't. Venues, event coordinators, guest lists. I found the location of their wedding, and I contacted the bride. Not with anger, but with proof. At first she didn't believe me. Why would she? But truth has a way of insisting. When she saw everything, the silence on the other end of the call said more than words ever could. We didn't plan revenge. We didn't argue. We simply chose the same thing. To let the truth show up. On the day of their wedding, everything was ready. Guests seated. Decor perfect. Music waiting. And then, instead of vows, the reality of Daniel's double life unfolded in front of everyone who believed they were celebrating something real. I wasn't there. I didn't need to be. Weeks later, I heard what happened. The wedding was canceled. The story spread. And Daniel didn't just lose one relationship. He lost both. And every version of himself he tried to maintain. I went back to photographing weddings. But something inside me changed. Because I no longer believe that love is proven by grand gestures or perfect moments. I believe it's proven in consistency. In honesty. In the quiet things no one else sees. And sometimes, the most painful part of being lied to isn't losing the person. It's realizing how convincingly they made you believe in something that never existed at all.